प्यारे देशवासियों, this is the third message from the People's Voice Society. The main purpose for which our society is working is to make India cohesive. In the last two recordings, I dwelled on this subject. What is society's thinking, how we can make India cohesive. Now, taking on from there, in the last video, I said the mindset has to change. If you agree with me that the mindset has to change, then the next thought that will naturally come into your mind would be how we can start making change in the mindset of the people. For that I would say, if you change yourself, you individually, and if every individual changes himself or herself, then gradually, when the message spreads across the society, the mindset starts changing. If you think, my dear countrymen, that our leaders are going to lead you to change the mindset towards making India cohesive, then you need to pause and think again and again, because they are working in at a different platform, at a different manner, because they have to get votes. Don't forget, your vote is very valuable for them. Therefore, you need to think that they will not lead you to change the mindset. It must come from within your own self. If you feel that becoming a cohesive society, our lives can become more peaceful, our lives can become more progressive, we can have better standard of living, we can proudly say that I am living in a peaceful India. Now, when you travel abroad, I have just come back 2 days ago from my trip to Iran. Although there is a lot of problem going on there also, but people ask me that the problem here is also in your own country. They point out, because the media spreads this message very fast and in a much more, magnified manner, that if one happens that talk about 10. Similarly, I have noticed that life is still very peaceful in Iran. There are, of course, instances, people are agitating on the street, but that is very minor. It's not disrupting the day-to-day life. But in our country, when we see the clashes between different people, that is heartbreaking, that after 75 years of trying to make India a cohesive society, we are still divided, we are very fiercely divided. So, my dear countrymen, please come forward and give your ideas how society, the People's Voice Society, can spread this idea in a better manner. In our opinion, the change must come from your own self. You must think about it, and no outside agency is going to come to your door knocking that please change your mindset. Your mindset should change. You should start thinking that how we can make cohesive. In our thinking, what we want from the government is more incentives to intermarry and have bread together between different religions, between different communities, between different sections of society, to eventually, when the next generation takes form, when the next generation is of your age today, they are completely cohesive without any distinction between a different community, and then the government will not have to make what you call the Arakshan in English. There will be no need to make any reservation for different castes or different religions, and there will be no need to make institutions minority based. Minority based institution again is a very divisive society, divides the society. There should be no institution, educational institution committed to give admission to a particular community. This is absolutely divisive in our opinion. So please come forward, please rise above the divisions and become a unified Indian society which will progress and to become a fully developed nation as envisaged by our leaders by 2047. I hope I have said enough for today. You will think about it, and I would say goodbye, Sat Sri Akal, Walaikum Salam, and see you next time. Jai Hind.